Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Tony. I'm up here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I'm uploading a video about Merry Christmas. The weather's kind of chilly up here. Spent some time with the family and friends. We did some family stuff, opening of presents, getting together, talking, meeting people you don't see in a while. Um, Sometimes next to never. It was a pretty decent time. It's not your messed up Christmas like you see people getting totally trashed and not getting along and fighting and arguing. So that's always a nice thing. Uh, our Christmas gatherings, it's getting to see people we haven't seen in a while, sharing gifts, talking about how life's going and what we're doing and what's been going on lately, and things that are going on in their personal lives that you know, it's amazing that even with stuff being information being available with the informational highway, you can phones and stuff like that. Y- Nothing ever beats meeting somebody and talking to them face to face. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
We won.
Did you hear that? Team won the game, man. Raiders. So that's one of my favorite teams. So it's nice they finally won. It's been a while. They don't win too many. But yeah, my neighbors got their Christmas lights out and everything else.
7-17.
Close game. They pulled it out in the end, though, huh?
Be the last time playing Oakland, though, we're talking.
Well, it's not going to be Oakland anymore, is it?
We don't know yet. It's up in the air.
I thought they were going to Vegas.
That's our place I won't do yet, I guess.
Wow. But yeah, so Merry Christmas to you also. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, neighbors out and about. Um, like I said, we did the family thing, meeting people. Earlier today, I had to pick up my mom from work early. So even though I'm not working and I'm on a temporary vacation, I still am up early every morning. It's amazing. There's only like a couple days out of the week that I actually get to quote unquote sleep in, and then I don't really sleep in too late because it's like I'm so used to being up early that it's hard to stay laying down. It's like I don't know if it's your body, your mind, or whatever, but it's like I'm up, everybody else is sleeping. I'll even stay up to like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, thinking, "Oh, I'll sleep in." Yeah, I'm lucky to, even without an alarm, stay in bed past 8 or 9. I've tried it, you know, just, and then I just lay in bed and I'm laying there going, But today was a good day. Got up, picked up my mom, did the running around. I was a little late picking her up than I planned on. But then again, I didn't set an alarm, so I didn't really sleep in. I just wasn't moving like normal. Normally, I'm up and moving around and everything before 7 o'clock. I'm usually up about 6, but right around there. I'm definitely up and out of bed way before 7, but not today. Today was one of them days I actually stayed in bed. Then it's like, oh, I gotta go get my mom. I'm running late, and so I got out there, and of course everybody else was asleep. Um, Picked her up from work, did that running around she needed to do this morning. Um, Hung out for a little bit, did the game I always play, Pokemon Go. Hung out at Memorial for a while. Met some friends that play the game too every day, and we were talking and that kind of thing, and got into some gyms and got some creatures. Because for those of you that play Pokemon Go, it's double Stardust, and it'll be double Stardust till I think the 26th, if I remember correctly. And so every creature you catch, double Stardust. I never did check and see if that applies to when you give berries to creatures in gyms or not, but you'll have to check that out for yourself. I'm not the informational highway. Most of my videos I do for personal use only. And if somebody wants to see what's going on with me or see what's going on with the game or anything like that, I guess they can always take a look. Um, haven't done anything with the music. We're having problems with some of the lighting in the recording studio. So, yeah, till after the new year, that's going to be down for a while. So there's no playing guitar. There's no any of that. And I got to get some of the equipment in to get it worked on, um, some of the strings and yeah. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details, but yeah. So I haven't done anything with music lately. Been listening to the newest Slayer LP. Um, nice record, album, CD, tape, whatever you want to call it. Um, I really do like the Repentless album. It's got a lot of different meanings to it, each song. For those of you that are into heavy metal, you can take that one of two ways. It's the basic life you see around you. I mean, it's like the news, man. If you ever want to see something really gruesome and horrifying and just stuff that's really going to blow your mind, all you got to do is watch the news for half an hour. Um, so much death and destruction and mayhem and chaos and violence that goes on just in the news. Yeah, if you were to write songs about the news every day, you'd be releasing albums left and right. Uh, I'm not joking. That's why I don't really get into watching the news anymore. I kind of got away from newspapers. I got away from. I'm trying to get away from all the ads I can. I'm trying to literally separate myself from the news of the day because the news of the day is not always so positive and uplifting. Um, about as plugged in as I am is my video game and my YouTube channel, and that is literally about it. Uh, I don't listen to the radio anymore. I buy my own movies that I want to watch, and then I watch those movies. I don't, and half the time I skip over all the ads because you know what? I don't care what's going on with this, that, and the other thing. If I want to watch something, I'm gonna watch it. I prefer to buy my own movies rather than go to a movie theater because I don't like being around a bunch of people. I mean, I love people. You guys are great, but you get them in a massive group like that, and yeah, weird stuff goes down, man. And yeah, I'm not about that. I'm not about the chaos, the mayhem. Uh, in fact, during Pokemon Go, I actually prefer to do the one-on-one battles and things like that rather than being in a massive group. What I don't like is for these legendary raids, you need to get like five, six, or more people together to take them down. And yeah, I've got 52 friends on my friends list. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see these people every day. I don't talk to them, but maybe once a week, if that. I send them gifts via the thing all the time, but I don't have to have like any direct interaction connection with them, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. If we meet once in a while and do a raid together, yeah, that's great. Hey, you're on my friends list. Nice to meet you. I haven't seen you. Good to see you. Hey, noticed you were doing this or you did that. That's great. And then it's to the raid, and on their way I go, and on my way I go. In fact, I saw somebody that I used to work with. His daughter's big into the game, and he's starting to get into it now. And yeah, they're not on the same team I'm on, but it's one of those things. It's like you do what you want. Um, follow wherever fits into your living your line. That's fine. Um, I'm Valor. For those of you that don't follow the videos, I play with the team Valor. Um, red. Some people just know it by red, yellow, blue. Valor's red, Instinct is yellow, and Mystic is blue. And I've got friends on all the different teams, so it doesn't matter to me what team or affiliation they're with. Sometimes I just have problems with certain individuals. It's not necessarily a team. And I try not to make it sound like that. Like, I don't like all the yellows or I don't like all the blues, but there are people out there like that. And to me, I've always considered that a form of prejudice in a way, because you're associating that person with that color. And that's a form of being prejudiced. Although here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, if you're on the quote unquote yellow team, there are a lot of people that do not like that yellow team because of a certain few individuals have literally given the team a bad name, and they're not very diplomatic. They're actually somewhat hostile and very overly aggressive. And so yellow in this town is not a very well liked group, and I don't think people take into consideration that most of those players that were like that, especially in the beginning, aren't around today. They don't continue to play, and if they do, they don't play all that often. And I've always believed in anything and everything you do. There must be a sense of morality. There must be a fine line between loving the game, liking what you do, or hating somebody. And I love the game. I like going around and playing it, and I play it till the end of the day if I could. In fact, I feel like I don't play it enough. But you know, I don't hate other teams. Um, Let me give you an example. If everybody was red, okay, and you took over an entire town and it was nothing but red people playing, how are you going to get your gold for the day? You're going to be in the gyms forever because nobody will be around to take you out. You're the only one color. Okay. So you're not going to get your 50 gold for a day. Yeah, oh yeah, you'll get your gold medal. But once you get in 20 gyms, you're stuck in them 20 gyms. And you'll be stuck in them 20 gyms for like a long time because nobody will come take you out. There's no other colors. So you see the predicament, having that kind of narrow minded thinking that you're all it and you're the only team that matters. Well, if you were to drive out, let's say all blue, let's say you drove out all blue, and now it's just yellow and blue. What's it going to be? Separated into different parts of the town? Yellow's got this side, red's got that side. You see what I'm saying? And you just cut Sioux Falls like in half. That's then what? This is the yellow side of town. Don't come over here. Sounds like some gangs I know. You know, it's that narrow-minded thinking. Oh, you're on the wrong side of the street. You need to get over there. You know what I mean? It's people are really messed up. A lot of people really are messed up. It is just a game, and there's a reason why I'm saying this because I met somebody that's really narrow-minded, and it's not even my team. I can't even say, hey, it's somebody from Valor that's like this. No, it's somebody from one of the other two teams, and it's like, you know what, dude? With that kind of attitude, you're not going to be around long, man. You're going to be here today, gone tomorrow, and you'll be. I'll be surprised if you ever make it to level 40, and it'll be because of their attitude. Because I've got friends that are level 40 that are yellow and blue, and I'll tell you, Those are the kind of people I would probably do a personal one-on-one battle with over somebody that's like level 32, because the person that's been there the longest and it's leveled up their creature and has a chance to work with them more, has more experience, it would be more of a challenge for me rather than somebody that's like level 32 challenges me to a max battle. It's like, my Pokédex is and this isn't bragging, okay? I'm not bragging when I say this, but simple math. Let's do simple math. My max CP max is at 40. Theirs max is at 32. That's 8 levels lower. Do they stand a chance? Possibly. But chances are against them, because if you're doing a max CP battle, I can max mine all the way up, and you're stuck at level 32. It will go no higher than level 32. Now, let's talk about the Stardust that goes into each one. Okay? To max mine out for the last 3, maybe 4 times can require anywhere between 10 to 15 candies each time. 10 to 15 candies each time. Anywhere between 9 to 12,000 Stardust. Okay. Now that increases my HP. So I can throw out a creature that I've maxed all the way out. One creature. And doing a max battle. Now this isn't even with the new attack bonus that I can put in for, which is, depending on the creature, can be as little as 10,000 Stardust and 10 candies, or 50,000 Stardust and 50 candies, or like my Mew, 100,000 Stardust and 100 candies. What it does, it gives me another attack option. Depending on what I'm facing, it's like, oh, okay, you're bringing out that type of creature? Well, I'll just use this. And yes, my Mew is maxed. Um, I have 4 Gyarados that are maxed, and they're all in the 3,000s. And that doesn't seem like it's that high, but if you start looking at the HP, I can take a lot of attacks directly right on my creature, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'll just switch out my creature. Boom, you're gone. I mean, you're talking 160 damage they would take. So of course I'm not gonna be using that right away. I'm gonna attack them with the weaker attack first, because I want them to use up their defense. As soon as they weaken in their defense, and it's like, okay, here you go, massive attack, gone. Next creature, massive attack, gone. Used up all your defense moves, and I could take mine direct. You see the point I'm making? Real plain, real simple mathematics. And it's not fair for people to do that, to come up and say, "Oh, he always kicks my butt." Dude, you're the one that picked this. My best friend, I won't even battle him. If he wants to do that battle, you know what I do? Everybody on my best friends, I pretty much put my phone to the side and go, okay, go ahead. Have fun with that. Because it doesn't do me any good to beat the crap out of my friends. That makes no sense. To me, they're my best friends. How's that help me out to beat the crap out of them? I'm just glad you don't have to use revives, or you don't have to use potions to heal up your creatures after doing that, because I've let my friend just literally beat my creatures down every time, and it's like, go ahead, yeah. Oh, got to trade this one out. Okay, now you go ahead, beat the crap out of that one, just so he can level up his medals, and that's the way we've been doing it. It I don't know what kind of bonus he's going to get for getting gold medal, but you're talking 200 times on 3 different levels, so it's 600 times he's got to defeat my creatures in order to get whatever gold medal there is, and I got to do the same, you know. And that's just the way that cookie crumbles. Um, I had my son, and I love him, great guy, but he tried to do a max battle with me once, and yeah, it was one sided. It literally is. And that's the horrifying thing about it, you know. Uh, at level 40, you got to let the other people have a chance. And I know it sounds kind of like you're babying them or pussyfooting around or whatever you want to call it, but you're trying not to discourage them because you want them to continue with the game. You want them to get better. You want them. If you're always being beaten down all the time, you're just gonna give up, you know. And that's the way it is in life too. If you're always being beaten down or put under pressure and stress, you're gonna crack. We all go through it. We've been down that road. That's why, you know, there's a male and a female. When you get married, husband and a wife working together as a team, building each other up. So, you know, it even says in the thing, for good times and in bad, rich or poor, sickness and health, you know, and it goes all the way through both ends of the spectrum, you know. And then you just say, till death do you part. I mean, it's a commitment you make. Unfortunately, a lot of people, when it comes to their friends, don't make that same kind of commitment. And if we did, the world would be a better place. It really would. Somebody would be there for you all the time. And that's why I always tell people, you know, if you're thinking of getting married, that person you're thinking of marrying has to be your best friend. And they got to be there, and you have to have the mentality that it's till the end of your life. Um, like I said, I got a lot of morals and integrity, and it's something that a lot of people in this world have lost. But you know what? I'm tired of talking your ear off, boring you, and I will certainly talk to you guys later. But for now, take care, and we'll talk again. Bye for now.